This is totally controlled media, yeah?
Hundreds of international students and recent graduates across the United States, they are now at risk of deportation.
They know all I've done is report the truth.
Today, a familiar and controversial figure returns to court. Tommy Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon, is challenging an 18-month jail sentence for contempt of court at the Court of Appeal. Robinson, who's long painted himself as a defender of free speech, was actually found guilty of 10 deliberate breaches of a High Court order. This wasn't about minor slip-ups. According to Mr. Justice Johnson, these breaches were flagrant. Not accidental, not careless, flagrant. The court had previously barred Robinson from repeating false allegations about a Syrian refugee, Jamal Hijazi, a boy who had already won a libel case against him. But Robinson didn't stop. In fact, he went further, releasing a film titled Silenced, pinning it to the top of his profile on X, and repeating the same debunked claims in interviews and even at a protest in Trafalgar Square. Today, Robinson's appeal will be heard by 3 of the highest judges in the land, including the Lady Chief Justice herself. Proceedings kicked off this morning at the Royal Courts of Justice in London. But let's be clear, this case is about more than just Tommy Robinson. It's about the state of law, order, and accountability in Britain. And if the rule of law means anything, it means nobody is above it. While our legal system is tied up holding public figures accountable, another sinister threat is slipping through the cracks, one far more dangerous and far more devastating to our future. Online grooming is exploding in the United Kingdom. Predators are no longer lurking in alleys. They're hiding behind screens, infiltrating bedrooms through smartphones. And children, our children, are the targets. Chief Constable Catherine Roper has sounded the alarm, warning of an 89% increase in online grooming crimes. These are not isolated cases. They are part of a growing epidemic. The police are stepping up. Operations like Scorpion are making progress. But law enforcement alone cannot fix this. We, as a society, must wake up. Look out for the signs: secrecy, strange gifts, sudden changes in mood or knowledge of adult matters. These aren't just quirks. These are calls for help. And too often, they go unheard. Ask yourself this: if our justice system is overwhelmed and our children are under threat, why are we still pretending that our current immigration policies are working? Because while Britain wrestles with internal chaos, another storm brews at the border. Across the Atlantic, foreign students face tightening restrictions under the United States regime. Under Donald Trump's presidency, the climate for international students in the US changed dramatically, and not for the better. Hundreds of visas were revoked, and students were deported or warned not to leave the country for fear they wouldn't be allowed back in. Some were sent to deportation centres over minor infractions like parking fines. It sent a chilling message: foreign students were no longer welcome. That fear hasn't gone away. And now, many are looking to the United Kingdom as a safer, more stable alternative. Economically, welcoming international students is a win. Billions in tuition, intellectual capital, a reputation for excellence. But there's a catch. While figures like Joe Johnson champion this influx of talent, the Home Office is clamping down. Our immigration system is stretched, fighting conflicting agendas from different corners of government. The result? Confusion and rising frustration from everyday Brits who are already dealing with strained services, overcrowded housing, and stagnant wages. It's no longer just a debate about borders. It's a question of national identity, priorities, and long-term survival. Oh, and if you're still wondering what Tommy Robinson has to do with Donald Trump, it's this. Both are symptoms of a deeper global shift, where institutions are being tested, immigration systems are cracking, and the definition of free speech is up for debate. In different countries, under different names, the same questions are being asked. The real challenge? What we do about it. So today, we've heard it all. A high-profile court appeal testing the strength of our justice system, an online grooming crisis threatening our children's safety, and an immigration policy teetering between economic gain and social collapse. Our country isn't just facing problems, it's facing choices. Do we uphold the rule of law? Do we protect the next generation? Do we fix a broken immigration system before it breaks us? Now we want to hear from you. Are you watching the Tommy Robinson case? Do you think the government is doing enough to tackle grooming and protect children? And what should the United Kingdom's immigration policy really look like in 2025? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Be part of the conversation the mainstream won't touch. And if you want raw, unfiltered news that tells it straight, hit like, subscribe, and stay plugged in with UK News Plug. Thanks for watching. See you next time.